Alright guys, part 2, if you're watching this, please go back and watch part 1 just so that you understand how and why we are so grateful at this very moment of our lives. By we, I mean my husband and I. I guess I'm just gonna start off with showing you guys something, which, like I said, after, I'm not really going to talk about it. As you can see, I'm still pretty beat up about it, but like I said, go watch that video if you have not. I am going to show you something that months after that happened, this happened. So I hope you guys can see that. It does say pregnant. This is the digital one. We did decide to solely invest in these. So I would say that anyone that suspects that they are pregnant, just don't worry about the other ones. Just invest in one of the clear blues. I don't think they're that expensive, especially just to be, just at peace. So I'll tell you guys about this story now, and I will definitely give you a little update, tell you how many weeks I am currently, and just tell you a little bit about it. So a few months ago, you guys, talking now a few months from today, which I believe it's September, let me see what date it is. No, August 22nd, you guys. So I found out, I want to say around May, beginning of May, if I'm correct. So if you guys are keeping track, I today am currently 17 weeks. So that is well past the first trimester. I felt so joyous, you guys. I couldn't wait to come on here and tell you guys about it. But honestly, like I said, I want to document all of these things so that I can look back and just have these videos for myself, for my family. And honestly, I was a bit scared to just say what was going on, especially because of everything that has happened. And I honestly wanted to be safe and wait for my first trimester. That said, I believe it was sometime in April. I do have the Flow calendar, which does mark the your cycle. It does have like a pregnancy mode if that's your intention to, become pregnant. And I downloaded that app, and yeah, so that happened. And I found out pretty relatively quick, I would say. I think I was about maybe 5 weeks when I found out I was pregnant, just because, again, I noticed the changes in my body, you guys. I noticed that my breasts were tender and sore. I felt the frequent need of, honestly, just going to urinate, and that definitely was a key factor to let me know that I was pregnant. So I remember one day I was babysitting for my sister. I was watching her over her 3 kids, one being a 4-year-old. And this nephew, I don't think I have told you guys, but he is 4 years old. He loves me to death. I love him to death. He loves hugging people. He loves hair. He just loves all of that. So whenever I would see him, he would just grab my whole head, wrap his arms around my head, and squeeze and just hug me. Well, when I was babysitting him, he didn't want me near him. He would push me away, you guys. And oddly enough, he would want my husband to be near him, which in other occasions he just wouldn't allow anyone else really to be near him. So I started to suspect that something was going on, something more than just, like maybe him having a bad day or something. And I had these tests from last time, and I just decided to take one, and I remember the wait was brutal, you guys. I remember taking a pregnancy test, and it does take a few seconds. Doesn't really take over a minute, I would say. I would say for me it took about 30 seconds or so. And once that word came up, you guys, I was overjoyed. I was extremely happy. I remember coming out of the bathroom yelling. I didn't have a special gift, a box, anything for my husband. I just ran out and said, I'm pregnant. And I remember that he, obviously because of everything that happened and just because we were wanting a baby for so long, we were both extremely happy and content and grateful and just all the emotions, you guys. So I remember that same day I called my sister because like I said, I was babysitting her kids, and I told her, I said, you're going to be an aunt. And I remember her asking me, are you sure? Are you sure? And yeah, well, from then on, you guys, I decided to take it easy. We were obviously very happy, very excited, but we decided to, just slow down a bit, enjoy week by week, look at the updates that the app does offer, just read on what's going on with our little one. And yeah, so I have exciting news, you guys. I do have an appointment tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, let me see again, let's see, August 23rd. So I will have an ultrasound tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be able to see the gender of our baby. If not, that is totally fine. I have heard the baby's heartbeat twice now. I've seen the first ultrasound, which was done at 7 weeks, because like I said, I find out pretty quickly when I'm pregnant, and I honestly thought it was going to be 8 weeks when I had that ultrasound done, but I guess it was just a bit earlier than I suspected. So I'll tell you a little bit about my pregnancy, guys, just like I said, to have all of these things. I have been pregnant before, but never past, I would say, even 2 months per se. And honestly, the first 3.5 months were brutal, you guys. Maybe not a lot of moms enjoy pregnancy, but even though I felt like crap, I was enjoying every single moment of it. I was feeling nauseous up until 3.5 months. Honestly, until about like 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. Dizziness. I remember going to the beach one day and just feeling dizzy by looking at the water. So obviously things like that made me dizzy. Breast tenderness. I would say that's one of the, they're all pretty, not bad symptoms, but pretty hard symptoms. So I would say that, yeah, breast tenderness is one of those. What else? I've been feeling, for the first weeks, I would say bloated, but not so much anymore. I do feel a lot of acid reflux, which really, up to this date, I still feel it. So it's been pretty constant, and I honestly think I'm just gonna have that until the end of my pregnancy. What else? I don't know. I think that's about it. But it's been highs and lows, you guys. With the nauseousness, I would say that there was one particular day that I do remember that I threw up all day, you guys. TMI, but I remember going to have breakfast with my sister. We went to McDonald's. I had I think it was the deluxe breakfast with the biscuit, and I had an orange juice. Shouldn't have done that. That was the worst day of my pregnancy, because I honestly, at McDonald's, threw up twice, got home, threw up 3 times, and I went to bed feeling pretty gross. So yeah, but not to say that we're not extremely happy, and Honestly, if it weren't for the symptoms, you guys, I would be worried. I want to jump to baby movements. I know that a lot of first time moms don't really feel baby movements, and honestly, I'm not quite sure if I have. I've felt kind of like flutters, but I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. I know that with the weeks to come, I will be feeling my baby move, and I feel that that is just something that every mom is waiting for, I would say, you guys. So I honestly don't have much stuff yet, just because it is pretty early on in my pregnancy. I especially want to wait for tomorrow, you guys. So if everything goes well, if baby allows us to see him or her, we are going to have a gender reveal. So hopefully I will vlog that for you guys as well. And if that's the case, if baby does allow us to see, we will be doing that hopefully on Saturday or Sunday. So the only thing that I do have, which again melted my heart, you guys, was this little like onesie piece. I think it's like a PJ set as well. My brother-in-law came from Texas a few weeks ago, and his wife and him decided to buy us a little present. So I'll show you this. Isn't this adorable, you guys? So it just has little, like nighttime things, clouds. Well, it does have a sun, but I'm guessing this is more like a bedtime piece, and it says "Mommy loves me to the moon and back." And I'll show you the size, you guys. It is a newborn, and honestly, I am a plus size girl. I do have other videos coming, you guys, that are pregnancy related. I have been shopping for pregnancy clothing. I honestly, if any of you are pregnant, I would recommend that you watch those. It's my first time, being a mom, I would say. First time that I will be a mom. So everything is new for me, you guys. So I watch, I think it's H Kitty Vlogs, and she did mention a store, which hopefully I'll tell you guys a little bit more about in a different video, but I just received a package today, so hopefully I'll do that for you guys pretty soon. Going back to the newborn size. So I was just going to tell you about that. So I am a plus size girl, even before pregnancy. I usually wore a, I don't know, like a standard sizing, a 16 jeans, extra large for tops. In a plus size retailer, I would do a 1X. So just so you guys get an idea, I do have some try on clothing haul videos. If you guys are interested, you guys can definitely go back to that. And my husband is also pretty tall, and honestly, he's not pretty big, but he's big himself as well. So we were just kidding about these, you guys, that our baby is, I doubt, will fit into these, but it's still really cute. And she did get us these little cute mittens. So yeah, so that was it, you guys, for the update. I will show you hopefully you'll be able to see it, a little baby bump, but let me go ahead and see if you guys will be able to see it. I do have a loose fitting shirt, and honestly I could pull this up because this is the jeans, you guys can see my bra there, but that's my baby bump. And like I said, I am a plus size girl, but I definitely will tell you guys that I've been feeling bigger now than the first weeks, which obviously baby is bigger, but I can tell that there's like a rapid growth, if that gives you any idea. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and honestly, I do want to thank you guys that actually sent us prayers and kept us in their minds. even though you guys didn't know what was going on. But I truly am thankful for that, for you guys. And that is it, you guys. Honestly, I want to film because I do have all those clothing pieces right there sitting in front of me, which, I mean, it's not a lot, and I honestly am going to order some more, but I just wanted to do and get a feel for the clothing, see if it's something that I like, and honestly it is. So I have 4 clothing pieces to show you, and I do have some stuff from Torrid and Bath and Body Works, but I do think that I'll come back and just show you guys because this video is long enough. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, I love each and every one of you guys. Bye-bye.